My name's Greg Talcott, and I do feel thankful to be here tonight, having narrowly survived another harrowing monsoon season here in the Valley. You gotta love the way the media around here freaks out anytime the weather is not as dry as Nancy Pelosi's snatch. Now seriously, if you put Pelosi in the stirrups and you take a peek under the hood, you'd find Luke Skywalker working on his uncle's moisture farm on the desert planet of Tatooine. And I can assure you, the amount of porn you need to watch to get your unit to work right when you have Nancy Pelosi in your mind is really quite staggering. Actually though, seriously, you know what I'm talking about when you're watching the news and they interrupt with breaking coverage of some storm and they show all the damage and it's like a down power line and 2 uprooted trees and it's like shit you can fix in a day. The best though is the Fox storm team. That's my personal favorite because they spell Fox with a giant red X like they're trying to spell extinction or extermination. It's a fucking thunderstorm, for crying out loud. I think we're gonna make it. The principal goal of the storm team is to help the news fulfill their minority hiring quota. Of course, you got the old guy as your lead anchor, so you have the geriatric set covered. This could be any idiot who 10 months out of the year sticks his head out the window, says sunny or scattered clouds, nails the temperature within 10 degrees, and he's a fucking genius. But monsoon season rolls around and this guy needs backup, and it comes in the form of this Rainbow Coalition Foursquare in the lower part of your screen. Okay, so you got black chick, Mexican guy, some hot Asian girl, and a gay dude. Anytime they show these people, 3 of them are bone dry and 1 of them is having their ass handed to them by the storm. We go down to Tempe and resident shower expert Bob Cummings. Bob, looks like you're seeing some action. That's right, Dave. As you can see, I am absolutely soaked. The last time I was this wet, I was wearing a delicious pair of assless chaps. It was Cowboys and Indians night down at the Sausage Shack. We're having some technical difficulty with Bob, so we're going to shoot it out to Glendale and legally allowed to be here correspondent Roberto Gonzalez. Roberto, what do you got for us? ¿Qué pasa, Dave? Actually, this is Julio Gomez. It turns out Roberto was not legally allowed to be here. But the whole storm team has to contribute whether it's raining or not, so if it's not raining, they just show interviews they did with people earlier in the day about the rain they saw. Just what I need, Joe Sixpack's musings on the second most common weather phenomenon on the planet outside of clear. Of course, no monsoon season would be complete without the asshole who gets his car stuck in the wash. You know this guy, he passes by multiple signs that warn of a flooded area and the streets replaced by a river. That should be a deterrent. No, not for Captain Jack Sparrow. No, he's gonna set sail on the Black Pearl, aka his 1988 Chevy Cavalier. Inevitably getting stuck somewhere in the middle. And while good Samaritans rush to rescue this idiot, not so good Samaritans stand on the sideline taking prop bets like it's turf paradise. Yeah, let me get a 20-1 on successful helicopter rescue, 5-1 on the accidental drowning of a good Samaritan, and the straight up bet that this guy's an illegal alien with 6 more like him stuffed in the trunk. News isn't all bad though. There are some things you can learn. Like the other day I was reading where a cheetah just set the new land speed record in the 100 meters. Full 3.5 seconds faster than Olympic sprinter Usain Bolt. You know what this means? Well, it means when the fastest man on the planet gets to top speed and a cheetah's behind him, he's still fucked. Up in Washington, I don't know if you caught this, there was a guy who was convicted of murder and institutionalized in a medical facility 22 years ago. He escaped last week while on a field trip. They thought it might have been premeditated because he packed all of his clothes in his backpack before the trip started. You think that's a clue? Now, where was the field trip to? The state fair. Okay, so let me get this right. You're going to take a mental patient to some place where 90% of the attendees and 100% of the employees look like mental patients. They got a statewide manhunt, and meanwhile the guy's wearing the fucking tilt-a-whirl now. Hey, you guys have been a great audience. Thank you so much.